What's up, Greg? I hope you're having a very spooky October. So I mentioned this last year in a tweet and also in the description of Spooky Man, but I know not everybody saw it, so I wanted to make this video filling you guys in. There will be no new spooky song this year. Or ever again. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people look forward to them. I made Spooky Boy in, gosh, 2017, and at the time I thought it was just gonna be kind of a fun one-off song to spread a little bit of holiday cheer for my favorite holiday, and people enjoyed it. And to my surprise, the next year I started getting requests to do a sequel, which I was not expecting, because I don't know if songs usually get sequels, and maybe that should be more of a thing. Imagine Super Bass 2. Epic bass. But anyway, I made a sequel for Spooky Boy, and then I made another one, and before I knew it, it was kind of like a little spooky tradition that every year I would make a spooky song. But I don't know if you've ever tried writing more than 4 songs about the exact same thing, but it's hard. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a spooky person, okay? I haven't abandoned the spook. But at this point, I kind of feel like I've just written the same song 3 times and then another time, but sexy. And I just kind of feel like I'm out of spooky bars. I'm out of clever Halloween puns. I'm out of catchy Halloween melodies. And trust me, I've experimented with a ton of different spooky song ideas, but just none of them hit the same. In fact, as a little goodbye to this yearly spooky tradition and the spooky saga as a whole, why don't I show you a few of my rejected spooky songs? Man, look at all these spooky songs. There's a lot of memories in here. And I really did try everything. I mean, look at Spooky Lad. I'm actually a spooky lad. I've got a spooky mum, a spooky dad. I've got a spooky cup, a spooky tea. I'm dressed as a spooky queen for Halloween. Man, that was a trip. Some of these I don't even remember. Spooky Goofball? What is that? I'm a spooky goofball, spooking through the night. I'm a spooky goofball boy. Fuck with me, I'll give you quite a fright. Yeah, I don't even know how that could have been a full song. Also, it didn't feel spooky, really. It just felt silly. Oh man, Spooky Girl? That was a special one. My spooky world just don't spin around without you. My spooky boo. And every Halloween I don't go looking for tricks and treats. Oh no, this Halloween I just need my spooky girl. I guess that one doesn't really fit because that's talking about someone else. It's not even talking about me. I'm not the spooky girl. Now Spooky DJ on the other hand, that shit slapped. It's a spooky party, yeah. And I'm a spooky DJ. I play the spookiest tracks. It's a spooky party, a spooky party. Nobody's having fun because my songs are too spooky. Everybody's terrified. So thank you guys for enjoying the spooky songs. I did really enjoy making them, and you know what? Even though I'm not making any more, you can still listen to the whole spooky saga. Those songs aren't going anywhere, and you know what? They're probably way better than any spooky song I could possibly make now because I'm all out of ideas. So go ahead and throw them into a playlist, listen to them all October long, and even after that too, because a real spooky boy is spooky all year round. And yeah, happy Halloween! Hey Greg, a couple days ago I saw this TikTok and I knew I had to make a video about it, so go ahead and check it out.
Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
So I saw this TikTok and I immediately knew I have to watch this video. My first thought was, oh my god, I need to watch the rest of this video. Actually, I think my first thought about it was, there's no way this is actually the real intro to a real human being's YouTube channel. I thought maybe whoever posted this TikTok added in the wolf and the tiger onto this to make it even funnier than it already was, but nope, they are in the actual video. This is part of the actual intro to this person's YouTube channel. The video is called Why Sigma Males Are More Attractive Than Alpha Males, which is really funny because if you watch the intro, you'll see that this dude calls his army, his fan base, Sigma Nation. So he considers himself like a leader of the Sigmas, and he's making a video called Why Sigma Males Are More Attractive Than Alpha Males. He might as well have just titled the video Why I'm So Goddamn Hot. Why I'm hotter than you. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the top 10 reasons why I'm so fucking hot. Reason number 1, because I said so. Reason number 2, because I'm hot. And reason number 3, any questions? So now I am dying to figure out why exactly Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. But first, I'm not exactly sure if I know what a Sigma male is. Don't get me wrong, I know that they're hot. Way hotter than alphas, and way cuter than betas. But I don't know if I know what they are. I know alpha males and beta males. Alpha's defining traits are being confident and calling everyone else beta, and beta males exist for the sole purpose of being called beta by alpha males. But I feel like I need a quick course on what a sigma male is, because I feel like I've only heard about them recently, within the past like year. That must have been when the sigma males were invented. I think that's around when everyone was lining up outside the male store for the new male. Luckily, this dude Anthony also has a video called What's a Sigma Male, so we can learn real quick, and then we can find out why they're so hot. I should mention before I get into this though, that the whole like alpha and beta male thing is based on a theory about wolves and dominance that was debunked a long time ago. So these categories aren't like scientifically backed at all, as far as I can tell. It's just a fun way for guys to label themselves. I've heard some people describe it as astrology for men. So interpret that how you will.
We about to get into the Sigma Nation. So everyone see it says Sigma Male. You got all these videos you can go watch on Sigma Male. A good one to watch is right here. The one guy no girl could resist.
Okay, is that like the defining characteristic of a Sigma male, being just like the absolute hottest motherfucker around? No, it's not, because look at the other videos about Sigma males. These ones are just like 5 habits of the Sigma male, what is a Sigma male? But the one that he really wants you to watch is why girls think Sigma males are so sexy. Seems like he has a very distinct view of himself as a Sigma male.
The truth about Sigma males, that's another good one. But we're gonna go down to Google, all right? And we're gonna start off with, what's a Sigma male? So now that we know Sigma male is a real thing, all right? Let's go ahead and understand that right now before everybody come up in here.
Okay, I didn't say it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not sure why he's so defensive right off the bat. Now that kind of makes me feel like it's not a real thing. Dude, I'm part of Sigma Nation, dude. You don't have to tell me that they're real.
We have just a knowledge. Google is the smartest person in the world. Google has recognized Sigma male is a real male.
Okay, weird wording.
Google is the smartest person in the world.
But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he doesn't think that Google is actually a person, a human being. This next video is like, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about why Google is actually the most attractive male on the planet. Also, I don't think you can just apply that logic to anything. That if Google has a definition of it, that means it's real. For example, I could Google who Niennub is, and Google could tell me that Niennub was a Celestin male arms dealer and smuggler who joined the Alliance to restore the Republic during the Galactic Civil War. Does that mean Niennub is real and not just a character in Star Wars? No, obviously not. Niennub only exists in Star Wars and my nightmares.
Sigma male are men who are riding off into the sunset on their horses without much more than their name and a pack on their back. They don't need things from society the way other men do. Is everyone seeing that?
Why do I get the feeling that the person who wrote this definition was 1, a Sigma male, and 2, thinks Sigma males are the absolute coolest people on the planet? In fact, why do I get the impression that this definition was written by this guy?
Is everyone seeing that?
Anyways, there you go. That's what a Sigma male is. They're kind of like alpha males, but they define themselves as being like less driven by material possessions and like success in a traditional sense. They're a lot more independent. They don't need other people's approval. They don't need to be the center of attention. So they usually don't do things like wear flashy clothing, buy really expensive cars, or I don't know, make YouTube videos trying to convince you how hot they are. And now that we know what a Sigma male is, we can find out why they're so beautiful.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, press the like button at the end, press the subscribe button at the end, and press the notifications button at the end.
Unusually complicated instructions for the beginning of a video. Hey guys, before we go ahead and start the video, go ahead and watch the whole video. That way, once you finish the video, we can start it. Smash the like button at the end of the video, obliterate the like button midway through the video, and come back to comment on the video 3 weeks from now. Let's get into it.
Today, we're going to be talking about why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Now, a lot of people didn't even know that Sigma males existed until last week. A lot of guys didn't, but a lot of guys did know.
That's true, I didn't. It's almost like it's just kind of like an arbitrary collection of personality traits that people made up to make themselves sound cool.
So we're having this debate in the manosphere about alphas and sigmas.
He's right. We are kind of, in the manosphere, we are kind of having this debate. If you're not a man like me, or if you're not like a really manly dude, and you're not really involved in like the manosphere, you probably didn't know that, but yeah, we'll have weekly town halls, and we'll just have like a casual debate about, you know, whether or not sigma males are in fact the hottest male. We'll talk about like, you know, if you had to make out with like a male, would it be a sigma and why? And why would it be a sigma? Why would it definitely be a sigma? So the first part of the video is just him kind of explaining what alphas and betas are.
No matter if you're alpha, no matter if you're sigma, you're beta, omega, delta, zelta, wherever these mindsets are, MGTOW, red pill, blue pill, it's all mindset.
He says it's all about mindset, you know, like a beta and an alpha can both be like a rich, attractive guy. It's all about mindset.
Every man can have money and still be weak. Every man can have women and still be weak.
Alphas, their one main priority, according to this guy, is that they need to dominate. They need to dominate specifically other men.
Alphas are known for lions for a reason, because lions conquer everything around them. When it comes to the beta male, the alpha conquers the beta male and uses the beta male to get ahead. This is what women are attracted to. They're not attracted to their money. They're not attracted to their looks. They're attracted to their dominant mindset.
Alpha males use beta males. They dominate them, they conquer them, and they use them. And that is like apparently their whole mindset in life is to just like conquer weak people and use them. Which, to be honest, sounds exhausting and awful. I guess I don't know enough alpha males personally, but do people really think like that? Like, are there people out there that are just constantly focused on domination? There are people that are just sitting around, I gotta make sure that I'm dominating people at all times. I need to, when I go to work today, I gotta make sure I'm dominating my coworkers. And when I go to the bar later tonight, I better be dominating my friends, dude. And I always gotta be looking over my shoulder to make sure no one's coming up from behind to dominate me. Like, why not just live your life? And sure, like, don't let people take advantage of you, obviously. You know, don't allow yourself to be dominated. I can see that. But who goes around thinking like, my coworker Brian seems like a pretty beta kind of guy. I wonder how I could dominate him and use him to my advantage.
Some alpha males thrive off the conquerorship, but then you have strong individuals, which are sigma males. Sigma males gain their power off of loneliness.
Oh my god, that sounded so sad. Are you okay, dude? I kind of see what he's saying though. I mean, like, I'm pretty introverted and I like my alone time. Does that make me a sigma male? Does that make me hot? I don't know. I just don't really understand the point of putting labels on this stuff. Especially such broad labels. I feel like people are very different. This kind of sounds like somebody who is shy, which is perfectly fine, but someone who's insecure about how shy they are, trying to make their shyness sound cool, so they made up a cool name for it called sigma males. Like, they got called a beta one too many times, and they were like, what? No, I'm not a beta, dude. I'm a different thing. I'm a sigma. We're shy, but like in a cool way. In a dominant way. You don't want to fuck with me, dude. I will shyly and quietly dominate you. Oh, you like this? You like this domination? Do you feel dominated right now? I bet you do, you fucking beta. Oh, sorry, I got scared. You're a fucking beta bitch, dude.
If someone tells you you cannot be born an alpha, you cannot be born a sigma, they're right. Everybody's born a beta.
Hell yeah, dude. Babies are so beta. All they do is get absolutely dominated by their parents. This dude has other cool videos like this one called How Sigma Males Act Around Low Value Women.
To repel low value women. Stay tuned.
See, this is why I don't like this type of shit. Because there's a very clear hierarchy in saying there are like sigma and alpha males, and then there's beta males. It's just kind of like giving yourself reasons to feel better than other people. And if that wasn't super obvious from the titles alpha and beta, I guess he goes ahead and spells it out for you a little bit better when he's talking about women. There are some women that have very little value.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade.
Wait, what? You can't, I feel like you can't just say that.
I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it.
Why would it feel like you're talking about all women if you're not talking about all women? Can't you just change how you're talking about women then? To make it more specific to the women you are talking about?
Today, what we're going to do is, I'm going to be explaining to you how to put off an alpha vibe to repel low value women.
So the purpose of this video is to teach sigma males how to put off an alpha male vibe when you're around a low value women to try to get her to not like you so much. Because I guess in his eyes, women are so turned on by Sigma males because they're the hottest thing in the world, and all women know this, and all women think this, and by all women, of course, we mean not all women.
Even though it feels like it.
The only way to throw them off your scent is by pretending to not be a Sigma male, but to be an alpha male. Holy shit.
Sometimes I may talk pretty low about women.
Anyway, that's pretty much that whole video. He's also got a video where he's sad that an NBA player wore a dress. Wow, dude, that's interesting. Not very Sigma of you to be, like, so upset about what some other guy is wearing. That's kind of beta of you to let him dominate your mind like that. I mean, if you're a Sigma male, shouldn't you be, like, off in the woods? Making moves by yourself, dominating yourself. Okay, now here's where things get interesting. As you can probably tell by that video about how to act around low value women, Sigma males, or at least this guy, seems to think that he's a little bit above an alpha male in the pecking order. This is a problem for alpha males because before Sigma males were invented, alpha males used to be like the top dog. And now these Sigma males come out of the woodwork saying, we're so hot, we can't be dominated, we have to pretend to be your ugly asses when low value women come around. And honestly, it seems like this is kind of shaken the alpha male community. There's this dude named Alpha M who's pretty big on YouTube and TikTok. He does videos offering fashion, life, dating advice to dudes who want to become as alpha as him.
You've got to make sure that you're exposing a little bit of tricep. Proper way to tie your sneaks. Your age, divide it by 2, and then add 7. So if I technically was single, I'd be like, yo, you're 28? Sorry, you're too young. 29? Yes, please. This is a feminine way of sitting.
I've seen this dude's videos plenty of times before, and they've always seemed very like hacky and fake to me. A lot of times it seems like he's giving really simple solutions to complicated problems that take a lot of effort to overcome.
If you want to be more confident, walk with a nice medium pace.
Like he has a TikTok about how to make you trust people more.
Psychological trick to make other people like you more.
And his solution is to wear blue.
Wear blue.
He also has a TikTok about how to make yourself more attractive, where his solution is to wear red.
Research has shown that when a man wears the color red, something crazy happens psychologically to his sex appeal.
I wonder what he thinks about wearing purple. So yeah, all of his videos are basically just like hacks to make you more desirable to women.
One of the things that you must be able to do as a dude is change a flat tire. You might see some spicy ass senorita stranded on the side of the road and you're like, excuse me, Mrs. Spicy Senorita, can I help you change a tire? And she's gonna be like, oh my God, thank you. When you're done, let's make out in the back of my car. It could happen, but it can't happen if you don't know what to do if you got a flat tire.
Yep, that's right. If you ever want to get a girl, dude, you gotta learn how to fix a flat tire. Step 1 to fixing a flat tire? Open the hood. That's where the wheels are. Anyway, he's got a YouTube video called 15 Signs You're a Sigma Male and Is It Better Than Alpha? And I think it gives a really good glimpse into how alpha males feel about this new category of man.
Sigma? Now there's a Sigma? What the f is Sigma? What's up, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think it gives a pretty good glimpse about how they feel. What the fuck?
I'm gonna run through these 15 traits of the Sigma male. I'll let you follow along, decide whether or not it's you, or if it's not, I don't care. But what I do care about after I'm done is telling you what you need to know and what you need to do to be alpha, sigma, or even beta. Because technically nobody wants to be a beta. I'm gonna tell you what not to do in order to not be a beta.
Speak for yourself, dude. Trying to get dominated. So he reads through the traits of Sigma males and seems to get confused by a few of them.
They have an ambiguous morality, which I have no idea what that even means. They have rusty social skills. Also not sure. They can fit into friend groups, but don't rely on them. They tend to have small but close friend circles. Wait, I thought you did. So I didn't need a friend circle.
Sort of being like, what? How could this person exist? The person who doesn't need a bunch of friends? Someone who's kind of a loner? What? How does everyone not want to be the center of attention all the time? That doesn't make any sense.
Apparently, Sigma males don't really care about their appearance. They don't care about brand names. They don't care about what they wear. And this is something that I have an issue with. It doesn't matter how amazing you are. If you're not taking pride in your appearance, it doesn't matter how badass Sigma you are not going to have the opportunities that you need in order to be all the things that a Sigma is supposed to be.
It's really weird here. It's like it doesn't compute that someone could be like a successful, driven person without being like super interested in brand names and like hyper focused on their appearance. It's almost like he wants you to think that you can only be fulfilled in life if you follow his own fashion advice.
Wear blue. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to look good and look sexy, right? You gotta take care of your grooming, because if you're whack and you stink, people aren't gonna wanna hang out with you. No wonder you're a lone wolf.
It kind of feels like the existence of this new term Sigma males is just like crumbling his worldview in front of our eyes. Like I said, I don't really see the point in likening yourself to a wolf or a tiger or whatever you want to call it. But I also don't think that you can deny that there are like people who like to be more alone that are successful, or people that don't care about their appearance as much that are successful. I don't know, it just kind of feels like he's trying to sell you his lifestyle, and he built his whole channel around the phrase alpha male because he thought that this was like the only cool type of man, and he's now finding out that there's like a different cool type of man, and he just can't handle it.
Gentlemen, people form opinions about you in the first 3 seconds upon meeting you. And if you want to have the most opportunities you possibly can, you've got to pay attention to your style. Your clothes need to be good. Your accessories need to be straight. Gentlemen, if you want to check out the baddest ass, most affordable, amazing sunglasses out there on the market.
Okay, yep, well, I don't think it can get any more obvious than that. That whole video was like, I don't really know if Sigmas exist. I kind of think that alphas are the only cool type of male, and I'm an alpha male, and if you want to be an alpha male, you've got to buy my sunglasses.
Need to be straight.
So yeah, there you go. That's kind of the eternal battle between the Sigma and the alpha male. Let me know in the comments if you're alpha, Sigma, Ligma. And with that being said, it's now time to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is actually not that guy's sunglass company. It's Current. This video has been sponsored by Current. Thank you to Current for sponsoring this video. Current is a great sponsor for this channel because not only do they support my channel when they sponsor me, but they also support you guys by giving you money. Current is banking entirely on your phone. They're not like older traditional financial institutions that are always trying to hide information. They've got hidden fees and confusing contracts. Current is straightforward and as modern as they could be. They're upfront with all of their fees. It's simple, it's easy to use. You can do everything from right within their sleek and modern looking app. When you sign up for Current, you get a debit card just like this one. This is my Current debit card. And with Current, it's easy to like send money to friends, request money from friends, get paid, set up direct deposit, all of that. And like I said, they want to give back to you guys. So the first 100 people to sign up for Current using my code Danny100 will get $100. That's 100 people getting $100. All you have to do is go to current.com/Danny100 and use my code Danny100 to sign up for Current. Love it when Current sponsors my videos because it means that you guys get free money. So thank you to Current for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out Current. Go ahead and sign up, get your coin, get your free money while it lasts. Bye. Hey guys, so this is going to be a slightly different video than I usually post on my channel. I decided I wanted to try something out new, and also I just really wanted to share this with somebody because I feel like I'm crazy and I'm the only person seeing this. So I just wanted to make a video about it and explain why it's so weird to me. So yesterday I was on Social Blade and I found this channel, number 123 on the list, called All for Tube Kids. And I went and I looked at their page on Social Blade and they've gained 1.13 million subscribers in the month of November. So I was like, how did they gain that many subscribers? They must post like a lot and like really good stuff. So I went to their channel and at first it just seems like a family vlog channel. Okay, some kind of weird titles. Contacting scary spirits with a Ouija board during our slumber party. That's kind of weird. Seems like a little clickbaity. Then the next one, scary paranormal activity in our house, moving things, scaring us. Which is also just like weird phrasing. It's just like, it sounds like somebody speaking in broken English. Scary paranormal activity in our house, moving things, scaring us. I don't know. And I just scrolled down some more, and then all of a sudden I started seeing all of these videos with creepy clowns in the thumbnails. Titles like, Scary Killer Clown, Kick Dad in the Face Prank, Fail on Girl. I feel like there's supposed to be more verbs in that sentence or something. It's all just nouns. Scary Killer Clown, kicked, that's one verb. Dad in the face, prank, fail on girl. Do you need more verbs than that? So this channel seemed to like not really be getting that many subscribers any month. And then this past month, they gained 1 million subscribers. I mean, you can see that spike, it's huge. So I wanted to go back to where that started happening and just look to see what started that. And it looks like their first creepy clown video was posted October 22nd. So that's when they started gaining all these subscribers. And since then, literally every video, or almost every video, has a scary killer clown in the title and in the thumbnail. And it's all things like, scary killer clown found in woods, girl scared running. Scary killer clown takes off mask and cleans outside our house. Okay, so it's just like a maid clown. Killer clown breaks into our house and scares us. Scary killer clown stalks our house. Scary killer clown stalks and harasses us, girls. You see what I mean about the wording? Scary killer clown stalks and harasses us, girls. That's not something that a girl would, like a little girl would write. Anyway, I should actually show you the videos. We'll watch their very first video.
People with kids in the neighborhood thought that there was a creepy person or clown or something in the woods behind us near a barn. So we decided to check it out.
Yeah, and see for ourselves.
Okay, that's a pretty good exposition right there. They give you everything you need to know about this video. Some people have been reporting a clown sighting. They decided to go check it out for themselves, as any reasonable person would. They're gonna go out into the woods and check it out. So this is an 18-minute video, and you don't see the clown until around 10 minutes in. So this is just like a balmy, long 10-minute intro to what the entire 18-minute video is about. So I'm just gonna skip to like where the action starts to happen. I'm around 10 minutes in.
I'm not gonna let anything get there. Only thing I hear back here is like is it hyenas or foxes? Or?
I don't know.
Hyenas. I'm gonna pause it right there. I know we still haven't seen the clown yet, but I get this guy's not a biology expert. Even if you've just seen Lion King, you know hyenas are in Africa. Have you ever heard anybody in the US complaining about a hyena in their backyard?
That's creepy.
What?
That thing up
Yeah,
there.
what is that right there?
Okay, this is where I started to realize that this is like definitely fake. Is that this is just like either a tree house or like a hunting deer stand that somebody would set up. Not like a creepy thing at all, but they're using this to sort of like set the mood of creepiness. Like, ooh, somebody built something in our backyard. That's just like a tree house or something. Like
Somebody put that up there, huh?
somebody really put that up there? Yeah, that's how tree houses are made, buddy. This is still taking way too long, so let's skip ahead to like when they actually see the clown.
What?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Deer. Those are leaves falling. No, it's a tree up there.
It's just the wind, honey. There's nothing to worry about. I like how the dad's playing coy. He's like, no, this will be more believable if I don't believe you that there's anything out here.
Kids in their imagination.
He's taking that one step further. That whole, I'm the adult, so I can't believe you guys. Kids in their imaginations.
Yeah, but I'm freaking scared.
I'm freaking scared. That's another thing about these videos. They say frickin' so much. It's like painful to me.
What?
Okay. So, this is the first time we ever see the clown. I'd like to replay it so that we can get a glimpse of where this clown has been hiding. This clown, I don't know if it was their intention in this video, but what I got from this is that the clown has just been standing in this tall grass for the past like week or however long that people have been complaining. Like this is where he lives, is just in this tall grass, and they happen to like stumble upon his like living place. Or maybe he lives on top of that platform on those trees. He just lives up there. Either way, I don't know why it made me laugh just to see him, just this clown standing in the middle of the grass. And now he's brushing this grass out of the way with whatever. It's a shovel. He's brushing the grass out of the way with a shovel.
Daddy!
Why?
There's a freaking clown!
There's a freaking clown! There's a freaking clown! Here he comes now, shovel and all. First off, if he does live in the woods, he's got a remarkably clean clown costume. Doesn't look dirty at all. Everything about him looks very clean. I guess kudos to him for that. So now, I think what I'm hearing is the clown laughing. Really, it sounds just like a middle-aged woman laughing. That's the menacing laugh of the clown that lives in your backyard. Ha 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 ha! What is that? It doesn't even sound convincing. Like, it sounds like a forced middle-aged woman's laugh. It's not like a genuinely menacing, like, crazy person's ah ha ha ha! It's just ha ha! This part's great. It's this intense battle scene between the dad and the clown. Okay, here goes dad. He sort of jukes out the clown. You can see him doing a little juke move there. Meanwhile, the clown is laughing. Okay, so for some reason, the clown's not swinging the shovel. It's just sort of holding it like this, which makes it super easy for the dad to just grab the shovel. And now it's just tug of war, baby. It's, you know, strongest man will win. It's this old dude from Jersey, I guess, from his accent, versus this clown who's just a middle-aged woman in a costume. You know who's gonna win. They tug of war for a little while, and he's able to Okay, here's the thing, is that the dad doesn't kick the clown at all, doesn't try to shove an elbow at the clown. They're literally just pulling back and forth, yanking, trying to get the shovel out of each other's hand. The clown's not kicking the dad's not kicking the clown. Somebody used their feet. That's how you can tell that this is just like the dad's wife or, I don't know, his girlfriend or something in a clown costume, because he's not kicking her. You have feet for a reason, for kicking clowns. Dad gets the shovel, breaks free.
Just keep going. I'll catch up. Don't worry about me.
That's the heroic dad factor. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'm making $15,000 at least off this YouTube ad money. I like how they vlogged this entire thing too. They also haven't called the police. They're just walking through the woods. Yeah, the safest thing to do at this point would just be to walk back to our house and act like nothing happened. So that's their plan as of right now, I guess. By the way, this video is 18 minutes long and it contains a lot of just unnecessarily long shots of people walking and breathing heavily. Like, this has just been 20 seconds of
Hold on. I'm out of breath.
Don't get it cold, it's right.
I'm out of breath.
I like the music that they put in this. Like, if this happened to your family, this is traumatizing event, this clown comes out of the woods behind your house, it attacks your dad wrestles the shovel away. You know, it's this whole traumatic experience, and you get somehow you catch it all on video. And then you decide, hey, we should upload it to YouTube, and we should put scary, dramatic music behind it. Because that's what you see when you see real tragic events happen, right?
Wait. Did you lock the door?
Yeah.
Alright, now here comes the clown up the hill. You know, for whatever reason, the clown decides not to cut his losses at losing his shovel.
It's probably some teen punk in the neighborhood just messing with us.
It's probably some teen punk in the neighborhood just messing with us. Or it's some middle-aged woman. Teenage punk? I mean, this dude is like, it's just the accumulation of somebody who has watched many horror movies and figured out exactly what all the adults in horror movies say. Oh, kids and their imaginations. Go on without me, I'll be the hero. And then it's just some teen punk in the neighborhood. All things that are said by people in horror movies and not real life.
Okay. Go.
Now it's inside just pressing its face up against the window like a real bad guy does. When's the last time you saw somebody trying to break into somebody's house and they were just pressed up against the window?
It's locked, it's locked, it's locked, is it?
It's locked! And clowns can't break through glass. It's a well-known fact, just like vampires can't go out in the sunlight. Clowns can't break glass.
Get away from the door, get away from the door! Get away from the door, just get away from the door!
I've got an idea. Let's call the police. They're back at home. I hope they have a landline, or at least their cell phones on them. No, we gotta take matters into our own hands. Let's just hide until it goes away. It'll probably go away, right? It's come this far. So that's like the end of all of the clown action in this video. If you liked their video, you should go check out their channel. They've got around 900,000 other videos about this clown. Not actually. I think they do have like 50, though. So that's crazy. It's just crazy that so many people actually believe this is real in the first place. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe to this channel, and if you really liked it, then maybe hit that bell next to the subscribe button. It's basically just like a notification button, so every time I post a new video, you'll get notified, so you know you won't miss any of my videos. If you want me to make more videos like this, I don't really know what genre this is, but just, I guess comment if you want me to look at any other weird videos on the internet and give my commentary. You can check out some of my other videos right here, subscribe right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. What's up, Greg? This video is sponsored by Capcom. The Resident Evil 2 remake is available today for Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Check out the link in my description for more details, and now I'm gonna say what's up, Greg, again. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of Unentertaining Movies. Or Entertaining Movies. Welcome back to Entertaining Movies. So I know I usually talk about things related to the internet on this channel. I usually talk about like Instagram influencers or weird YouTube channels. But in December, I made a video about The Santa Claus. It's a movie that I think has a lot of weird flaws and funny plot holes and just a really weird message overall. And I really enjoyed making that video. I think it was kind of nice to take a step back from internet culture for a sec. So I wanted to do that again today, which is why we're going to be talking about a movie called The Lamp. Just Believe. This is a movie that came out in August of 2011, so 8 years ago. As you can probably tell by the poster for this movie and everything about it, it's a low-budget movie. It's just one of those like low-budget movies that just has like a really weird plot. It's got this whole like mystical element to it, as you can probably tell by the title and the genie-looking lamp. But the mythology and the lore that they build around this lamp doesn't really make much sense. And all of the acting and writing is pretty bad. So the movie starts off with this funeral. It's a very somber opening to the movie. You see this entire family gathered around the casket, and then it shows the picture of the person in the casket, and it's a little boy. He's the son of Lisa and Stanley Walters. Stanley is the main character of this movie. So you see the kid's picture there. He's wearing a baseball uniform. On top of the casket, there's like a blanket with a baseball pattern on it, and then there's a ball and a mitt on top of the casket. This kid was very into baseball. It seems like his entire personality was baseball. Then there's this part which is never really explained where everybody leaves the funeral and the only person still standing there is Stan, who's Eddie's dad. And he picks up a picture of Eddie and he's just kind of looking. And then it cuts to this guy who's just some janitor looking guy named Sam. And he's just standing there watching him, looking like he's almost about to cry or like he's having this epiphany or something. Almost as if he's never seen anybody mourn before, even though he clearly works at a cemetery. So then there's lots more shots of people being sad, and then we cut to 2 years later. There's a little title card on the screen that says 2 years later. One interesting thing I noticed about this is I was wondering why this title card looks so plain. It's like a very plain font. It looks very generic, and then I realized that this is the most default title that you can make in Final Cut. Like if you were to just drag a basic title into Final Cut, which is the editing software that I use, and you type 2 years later, you will get this exact title. So you can tell that they're putting a lot of work into this right off the bat. I guess they thought that Helvetica, the default font in Final Cut, just perfectly exemplifies the feeling of waking up 2 years after your son died. It cuts to 2 years later, and right away we learn two things. One, Lisa seems to be doing all right. She wakes up in her own bed at a normal time. And two, Stan is not. When Lisa is leaving for work, we see that Stan is sleeping in Eddie's room. So, yikes. And then it cuts to what I guess is Stan's dream, but it's basically just a flashback to how Eddie dies.
You ready to do this?
Yes.
It looks like Stan is teaching Eddie how to ride a bike. He's getting the bike ready. Eddie's laughing. I guess bikes are hilarious to this kid. Stan takes Eddie's training wheels off and like throws them behind his shoulder like that. I like how he does it like that. Like the look on his face, he looks like he's blowing this kid's mind by getting rid of the training wheels. Like he's just like, yeah, that's right. I just took off your training wheels. So get ready to balance now, bitch. So Eddie gets on the bike, and right as they start to ride, the flashback ends and Stan wakes up. So I guess you're gonna have to wait and see how Eddie died. They're really making you wait. I mean, there's no possible way you could guess how he died from just that, right? I mean, how do you die on a bike? Does his bike blow up? Does his bike turn into a shark and eat him? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out.
Hey Stan, it's me, Joel. You remember, your publisher? Hey man, listen, I can't get you any more extensions.
So the movie sets up that Stan is still so torn up about Eddie dying that he can't get anything done. He's getting calls about his credit card payments being late. Stan's an author and his publisher's trying to get a hold of him because he's not writing his book. So Stan listens to all those voicemails, decides he should probably get some work done, so he opens up Microsoft Word and then he bounces. Stan's not writing shit today. He's got other things to do. He's gotta go down to the baseball field and watch kids play baseball. But today he's visited by none other than the janitor guy from the funeral. I guess he works at the baseball field too, because he's still in uniform, the same uniform.
Hey there, which one's yours?
What?
Kid, which one's yours?
None of them. I don't have any children.
I like how he says none of them, like it's a dumb question to ask which of your kids you'd be watching at like a Little League practice. Oh, you think one of those is my kids? You really are a dumbass, aren't you? I don't have any kids. I just like watching them play baseball, obviously.
This coach is worthless.
How do you mean?
Well, the pitcher's got a good arm, but he's throwing the ball the wrong way. Any good coach would see that.
That's Josh. She can throw a ball all right.
She?
I like that she takes off her hat right then to prove that she's a girl. Next we cut to a scene at Lisa's work. Lisa works at this gym where she's a personal trainer. It's a little bit of a weird niche gym where apparently people are only allowed to lift 10 pounds at a time.
That's good. Okay, good job.
Ooh, unless you're this guy, he's lifting 45 pounds at a time. He's a hunk. He's a hunk daddy.
Would that guy be considered a client or a perk?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
He never takes his eyes off of you.
Yeah, it's not his eyes I have to worry about.
Oh, really?
Stop, I'm married.
Does he know that?
Wow, what a bad friend. This girl's just trying to convince her friend to cheat on her husband after they had a son who died. That's not cool.
Hi. When was the last time Stanley looked at you like that?
Looked at her like what? Like this? Ew. What is it? It's just a smile. It's kind of creepy. When's the last time Stanley looked at you like this? But to give the friend some credit, she is right. Stanley hasn't been appreciating her as much. As we see in the next scene, they're both home from work, or Lisa's home from work and Stan is home from watching girls play baseball. Lisa's trying to talk to him, but Stanley's clearly not listening. Eventually she asks him how his book is going and he just gets pissed off and leaves.
Did you make any progress on your book?
So you want to nag me now?
I'm not trying to nag you. I just wish that you would talk with me.
Do you want me to clean the garage or do you want me to write the book? You know what? Never mind. Forget
Don't
about it. You
do
know what,
this
what I'm
again.
gonna do is I'm gonna go to the garage and I'm gonna write my book there. Okay? You happy?
I like how he throws the magazine like that as he walks out. That's like a signature move. He throws the magazine like that. He throws the training wheels like that. He just throws everything like that. I don't care. This magazine, don't give a shit. Son's safety, don't give a shit. So right from the start, I feel like this movie is making me hate the main character. I feel like usually the main character, it can be a little bit flawed, but it's supposed to be mostly like redeemable. So you're supposed to be rooting for him. But I'm pretty sure I'm rooting for everybody except this guy. I mean, sure, his son died, which one could say is a traumatic experience, but like show us something good about him so that we want to root for him a little bit. He hasn't done anything good so far. You might think all this tension between Lisa and Stan might make Lisa want to consider having an affair with that guy that they mentioned earlier, but you actually never see him again. He never comes up in the rest of the movie. So the next day there's a big garage sale in the neighborhood. So Lisa goes through some of their old stuff, puts it in a box, and then she goes into Eddie's room, and then it gets all sad. She's looking at all of his old stuff, like his little pictures and baseball stuff and his little red cowboy boot that he used to wear when he was a cowboy that played baseball. And she decides that it's time that she gets rid of some of his stuff. So she opens up a drawer and gets rid of all of his shirts, which is like 3 of them, and his baseball jersey. So like 3 shirts and a baseball jersey. I guess this kid did not have a very diverse wardrobe. He just had 3 shirts, a baseball jersey, and a little cowboy boot. But by now you're probably wondering when this lamp comes into play. What's this lamp all about? The movie's called The Lamp. Just believe. So where's the lamp? Well, when we get to the garage sale, Miss Esther, who's, you know, the foster mother of all the foster kids that they were talking about earlier, she brings this lamp to the garage sale. She makes a big deal about it, talks about what an amazing lamp it is.
Oh, this is a very special oil lamp. This lamp is going to bring its new owner the wisdom of the ages.
It kind of seems like this movie must take place in a universe where they don't have Aladdin or like the stories of genies in a lamp, because nobody sees the lamp and is like, oh, like Aladdin. It looks like the lamp from Aladdin. Everybody's just kind of like, okay, weird old thing. Meanwhile, Stan is back at the crib writing his book like he does every day. This time he's got Microsoft Word open and he has 2 words written. But then he gets fed up because he can't figure out what happiness is, so he decides to bounce again.
Let's get out of here, Coop.
Let's get out of here, Coop. Let's blow this popsicle stand. This place fucking sucks. He sounds like a high schooler at a lame party. Let's get out of here, Coop. Writing books is for nerds, and I'm not a fucking nerd. I'm gonna go watch kids play baseball again. Uh-oh, but before he leaves, he notices that a drawer in Eddie's room is open, and all of Eddie's shirts are gone. All 3 of them. And he is pissed.
Where were you all day?
Then, of course, when Lisa gets home, there is a big fight. Because Stan is mad that Lisa got rid of the stuff. Lisa's mad because Stan's not over Eddie yet. I'm confused because there's like 3 globes in the background. Why do they have so many globes in their house? Why would you ever need that many? Especially in the era of Google Maps. Like, why do you even need 1 globe, let alone 3 in 1 location?
Now you're gonna just take every single thing that we have left of them and you're gonna sell it to the highest bidder? And you bring home this? What is this?
Why is he so mad about the lamp? I understand him being mad about her selling the stuff, but why is he mad that she brought home a lamp? And you bring home this? What is this? I don't know what this is, but it pisses me off. And can you guess what he does next? Can you guess? He bounces. He's out of there.
Just believe. Yeah, I wish I could.
Oh, she's rubbing the lamp. You know what that means. While she's rubbing the lamp, all of a sudden all the lights flicker, turn on and off, and then a mysterious man appears at the door.
Can I help you?
Actually, I'm here to help you.
And he's like, please let me in, I'm here to help you. And he slides her a business card. The business card just says, just believe Charles Montgomery III. So not a very descriptive business card. Doesn't really help her figure out what's going on at all, actually.
I'm here because you requested me.
He's so happy. I wish everybody did that when you open the door for them. Just stand there silently for 10 seconds, like...
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Charles Montgomery III.
What are you, some kind of genie?
Oh dear, no.
Wait, so they do know what genies are in this universe? She knows that genies come out of lamps to grant wishes, but she just didn't put that together, like that was a genie-looking lamp? That's like the first thing I would say if I saw a lamp like that in real life. I would be like, that looks like a genie's gonna come out of it. But nobody made that connection before. Anyways, Charles Montgomery III is apparently not a genie. He kind of gets offended when she asks.
Oh dear, no. Genies are fictitious. I'm more of a messenger.
Messenger.
Instead, he says he's a messenger, and he's here to deliver a message to Lisa. He's here to tell Lisa how she can have anything she wants in life and achieve anything.
You can have anything you want.
So Lisa seems intrigued, and he's about to tell her how when suddenly Stan comes home, and he disappears.
What are you doing?
Talking with Charles.
This interaction is so unnatural, and you can tell that it only exists to drive the plot forward, because this interaction would never happen normally. You wouldn't walk into a room where someone is sitting on the couch not doing anything and say, what are you doing? And why would he come back from this huge argument and just open the door and be like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? And then Lisa turns around and she's like, I'm talking to Charles. You know Charles, the man you've never met or seen before, who just showed up out of nowhere. I'm not gonna explain who Charles is. I'm not even gonna look to make sure he's still there. I'm just going to say, talking to Charles. So Lisa's all freaked out that Charles disappeared, and she tries to explain what happened, like I rubbed the lamp and this dude shows up, but Stan's just like, I want a divorce.
I'm gonna get an apartment next week.
And then they go to bed. The next day, Stan is back at the baseball field being a creep, and his friend Sam comes up to him again.
Would you look at this coach? He has no idea what he's doing.
He's doing the best he can. They could really use someone who knows what he's doing.
What, me? Not interested.
I'm just saying, maybe this would help you with your loss.
What do you know about my loss?
I'm sorry, Stan.
Mind your own business. You don't know me. You don't know what I need.
Then he comes home without the dog that he just had at the park, so that's kind of concerning.
Hey.
I don't want to fight.
I don't either.
And then they start fighting.
Lisa, there is no magic genie gonna come out of this lamp and make everything okay again. You wanna know what's real? I'll show you what's real.
Stanley, where are you going? Stanley, what are you doing?
There is no genie.
Holy shit, the lamp's back. And so is the dog. It got home from the park, or wherever it was. So he tries to break the lamp again. Lisa chases after him again.
Stanley, no! Stanley, stop!
I wish this was just the rest of the movie. Stan losing his mind, running outside and smashing the lamp and coming back in and it's still there, and meanwhile Lisa's chasing him the whole time like, Stan, stop!
Take a look, Lisa. It's a big hunk of metal.
You're just mean.
There's nothing magical about it.
Jesus, this dude is so mean. I'm not rooting for this guy at all. I honestly feel like he deserves to just be sad. He definitely doesn't deserve a genie. Oh, but there's the genie.
Come over here, sit down. You and I need to have a talk.
Why is the genie cool with Stan seeing him now? Earlier he disappeared when Stan showed up, so he obviously didn't want Stan to see him then, but now he's cool with just appearing in the middle of their kitchen and being like, have a seat, Stan, I'm a genie. Actually, he's not a genie. Stan asks if he's a genie and he gets offended again.
So you really are the genie in the lamp?
Genie?
Genie, ew! Gross. Ugh. Anyways, he says the same thing as he said before. He's a messenger. He's come to tell them how they can have anything they want. And the way that they can have anything they want is by just believing.
My message is this. You can have anything in life you want, including happiness and forgiveness, if you're willing to just believe.
Like the title of the movie. Nice.
I think it would have been easier if you were a genie and you could just grant me 3 wishes and I could just wish myself out of this.
3 wishes? That's not what I would normally do, but if it would help you, then 3 wishes it is.
And he says as long as the wishes don't interfere with other people's free will, bring people back to life, and the wishes aren't something that they could do on their own, that he will grant them 3 wishes, and they have 30 days to decide what they want their wishes to be. This movie has such a weird mythology that it sets up. It's like, there's no such thing as genies. Nobody's gonna come out of a lamp and grant all your wishes. Instead, when you rub a lamp, it's just gonna be this dude named Charles. Just this guy is gonna show up, and he's gonna tell you to believe in yourself. He's not a genie, so don't ask him if he is one. He's not gonna grant you wishes unless you ask him to, and then he will. Then he'll grant you whatever wishes you want. So Charles says they have 30 days to decide what they want their wishes to be, and then he disappears. This next part, we finally get introduced to Josh, the girl with the good arm. Josh and one of the other foster kids are playing catch in the backyard next to Stan's house, and they accidentally hit one of the boxes in Stan's garage while he's cleaning out his garage.
Why don't you brats learn how to throw a ball?
Stan is a little bit pissed at first, obviously, because he gets pissed about everything.
My coach says I have a great arm.
Yeah, well, your coach is an idiot.
Well, at least I'm not a crazy dog guy.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've seen you at our practices talking to your dog. What do you do and watch us play all the time?
None of your business.
That part's weird because they never address that. Did you notice that? She says, I've seen you talking to your dog at our practices, but he's actually talking to Sam. So can other people not see Sam? Is Sam like a ghost or just part of Stan's imagination? They never explain that. They just breeze right past it and they never acknowledge it again. It's just so confusing. Who is Sam? Eventually though, Stan offers to coach Josh a little bit in baseball and pay her in exchange for her helping him clean out his garage. And while doing so, Josh says something that gives Stan an epiphany.
I wish I had a lot of money.
What did you say?
I just said I wish I had a lot of money.
So right then you can see that Stan is realizing what he might want his first wish to be, money. But he realizes it in such a weird way. Like how did it take this girl saying she wished she had money for him to realize that would be a reasonable wish? Isn't that like what everybody on Earth would think of immediately? I mean, you might not actually wish for it, but that would be one thing that you would consider immediately, right? Like, what were his wishes gonna be before that? Was he just like, oh, money, that makes so much more sense. I was just gonna wish for a new iPod and socks. But with money, I could buy both of those things and more. That night, Stan has another dream about the day Eddie died, but this time we actually get to see what happens. Stan fixes up the bike, he throws the training wheels, Stan pushes Eddie into the road, and Eddie presumably gets hit by a car. Who would have thought that that's what happened? It does make me wonder why they made such a big deal about him throwing the training wheels away, as if that would have helped. Like it's in his head like, why did I have to take his training wheels off? If only I'd kept them on, his bike would have been indestructible. Things seem to be going pretty well for Stan and Josh though. They're bonding. It seems like a new fatherly relationship is forming between them until suddenly Josh finds some of Eddie's old baseball supplies.
Oh man, a Rowling's QS 436, this is awesome.
Put that down, right now.
Why, this is great, can I use it?
Put it back. Just don't touch that. You can just take things that belong to other people.
You can or can't?
You can just take things that belong to other people.
Can just take things that belong to other people?
You can.
Okay.
You don't yell at people like that, and you don't hit people either.
Hit you? I didn't.
Come on, Rachel, let's go.
What is that music? Like a happy, triumphant guitar? I really showed her. Way to go, Stan. You did it this time. You really scared that child. So it might seem like Stan is still a total asshole, but he actually has a bit of a change of heart and decides to go down to the baseball field and give Josh Eddie's old glove.
Thank you, Mr. Stan.
Does hard good to help heal another person.
Who the fuck is Sam? Who is this guy? Why does he just keep coming out of nowhere and nobody's ever seen him except Stan? Is he a genie? I'm just not following the mythology of this movie. But from that point on, things really start to pick up for Stan and Lisa. It seems like they're rebuilding their relationship. Stan seems to be getting his book back on track. You even get a glimpse of the first page of his book, and I'll read some of that for you now. Family. Is family more valuable than money? Can you put a value on family or any relationship? How do you put a value on any relationship you may have? Why is his entire book questions? Is this what his entire book is gonna be? Just questions? That's not how you write a good book. You can't just write a book of 1,000 questions. We even get this nice little montage where we see Stan totally turning his life around.
I remember when your heart was frozen.
Ugh.
And a spark ignited. I hear your heartbeat. I see you coming alive. I hear your heartbeat. I hear your heartbeat.
I can't figure out what this interaction is for the life of me. I've watched this a few times, and it seems like the coach is just meeting this guy for the first time. Stan runs onto the field, and the coach is like, "Oh, who are you?" And Stan is like, "I would like to coach with you." And the head coach is just like, "Oh, okay, sure, yeah." Creepy guy who watches the kids play all the time, but has no kids on the team. You can be the coach now and be in charge of them. You know what? Take my whistle. You're the head coach now.
Death can resurrect me. Modify the beast to butterfly.
Oh, Stan. Classic Stan. Always killing people. Why is that like a funny moment in the movie? Oh, Stan killed somebody again. Imagine if that just like restarted his downward spiral again. Stan just bounces out of there and goes to sleep in that guy's bed. And then he comes home with the good news that his book is being published. After this long montage, it's been 30 days and it's time for Charles to come back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's see how excited I am to hear about your 3 wishes. It's so good.
It's toast. As he had never had toast before, it's toast that he made himself, and he's bragging about how good it is. The writing in this movie is so weird. So Charles asks what their wishes are, and they tell him that their 3 wishes were to have money, a happy family, and to love what they do. But then they say that they actually don't have any wishes anymore because all 3 of those wishes break the rule that Charles gave them, which is that it couldn't be something they could accomplish on their own because they have actually already accomplished all those things. And then Charles is just like, well, I'm really glad you guys figured that out because that's really all there was to it. I was not gonna grant you any wishes. I was just hoping that you guys would figure out that you could do those things on your own. The end of the movie is actually really sweet. Josh thinks she's going to be getting adopted by some random couple who she's never met before, but it turns out that Stan and Lisa are actually adopting her.
What are you guys doing here?
Mr. and Mrs. Walters are looking to adopt.
You guys are here to adopt a kid?
Well, not just any kid.
We were wondering if maybe you would consider coming to live with us.
And I've watched this movie like 3 times now, and consistently I've found many plot holes, so much bad acting, bad writing, bad story, but the end of this movie makes me cry every time. Just thinking about it, I'm tearing up. What's that all about? Why is it making me cry? Why is this bad movie making me cry? That's not fair. It is a happy ending. I'm just pissed that it makes me cry. At the very end of the movie, you see everybody playing in the front yard, the kids that they adopted, and Miss Esther is watching, and then Charles comes out, and so does Sam, and they all look over them, and they're so happy. And They'd still never explain who Sam is. They just let you know that I guess he's some magical guy because he's standing with the other magical dude and Miss Esther. This movie makes no sense. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sometimes it's nice to take a step back from like internet culture and take a look at something that's totally different. And I have a lot of fun doing these, so I hope you guys liked it. But now that we've watched this movie about a boy who won't come back to life, it's time to talk about something that will. Zombies. Because today's video is sponsored by the Resident Evil 2 remake. The zombies have taken over. And even though I'm safe, for now, I fear I may be the only one left. Hey, whoa,
Hi.
hey, get out of here.
Hi.
Go away.
Hey.
Go.
What? Oh,
I'll kill you. Okay, can you put away the knife, please? I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a regular guy. What? You're a zombie. Get out of here. What? A zombie? Me? No, dude, I'm just here because I saw you have power, and I just bought this new video game, the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I wanted to see if you wanted to play it with me. You want to play a video game? Uh-huh. About killing zombies. Yeah. Don't you think that's kind of ironic? I think it sounds fun, okay? It's a spine-chilling reimagination of the classic from 1998. It's been rebuilt from the ground up with a new modern perspective and control scheme, terrifyingly realistic graphics, and 2 separate campaigns. One for each of us. Dude, I'm not gonna play a video game with you. It's available today for Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. You gotta go, man. You gotta get your little zombie butt out of my house. Hey, why do you keep saying I'm a zombie, huh? What, just because I'm pale? Just because I have red circles around my eyes? Where's your foot? Huh? Your foot. It's gone. Oh, I must have forgot it in the car. Why are you bleeding? Huh? Oh, this? Like you just got bit by a zombie. This is just because I'm so excited to play a game with you. You're bleeding because you're excited. Is that not something that people do? Why would you think that that would make me want to play a video game with you? Does that make you seem healthy? Come on, just play with me, please. It's fun, it's a fun game. Uh-huh. And you promise you're not gonna bite me? Uh-huh. All right. Let me see the game. Make sure you guys check out the link in my description for more info on the Resident Evil 2 remake. Thank you to Capcom for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for supporting the people that support this channel. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to join Greg. Alright, thank you Molly Page for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time where I accidentally dox myself. Bye! What's up guys, it's me Pimple and I'm back, what's up guys, it's me Danny and I'm back with another pimple video, back with another hilarious video, and today we're gonna be today we're gonna be talking about pimples. No, I'm sorry, I just feel kind of weird today. I don't know what's going on. Pimples. So last week I asked pimples. Stop. Okay, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a regular video today. I'm sorry. This pimple is distracting me. It's like having a conjoined twin attached to my face. Okay, I've got an idea. Instead of a regular video today, I'm going to be coming up with some ideas on how to cover up a pimple. That way, hopefully, we won't have to deal with it anymore. Alright, let's get started. Okay, How to Hide a Pimple by Danny Gonzalez. Damn it! Idea number 1, wear clothes that cover it. Maybe a turtleneck or a scarf or a blanket. Boom, pimple gone. Idea number 2, hold your chin all day. Not only will it make your pimple disappear, but it will also make you seem thoughtful and mysterious. Bye-bye, pimple. Idea number 3, face away from other people at all times. No one can see your pimple if you're facing the other way.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? So, idea number 4, constantly be moving your head around really fast. Your face will just be a blur and no one will be able to tell that you have a small mountain on your face. Ding dong, the pimple's dead. Which pimple? Idea number 5, draw a small little happy face on your pimple. That way when people see it, they'll just assume it's your friend or something instead of a disgusting blemish. Life hack. Idea number 6, write, hey guys, can I eat lunch with you? On your pimple. I'm not really sure why this works, but when I would say it to kids in high school, they would all just ignore me, so it'll probably work on your pimple too. Sad hack. Idea number 7, draw an even bigger fake pimple on the other side of your face. That way people will be so distracted by that they won't even see the small real one. And idea number 8, use some makeup. Now, I know for a lot of you guys out there this might not seem like the coolest idea, but trust me, a little bit of concealer can go a long way. All you need is just like a tiny little bit, and I promise no one will even notice that you're wearing makeup. Alright guys, well hopefully these tips and tricks will help you if you ever get a pimple that's as embarrassing as mine. Luckily, I've got you covered. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Thank you to the Comedy Queen for turning on my notifications. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I have never been good at one single video game in my entire life. Try as I might, I do not have the hand-eye coordination. Whoa! I do not have the composure. Oh, no! And everybody that knows me knows this. But what if I could trick them? If I could hire a professional gamer to sit right next to me on a live stream, just out of frame, I could trick anyone into thinking I'm actually really good at video games. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another video where Danny tries to trick his fans. No, in this video, there is only one person I am trying to trick. 3 years ago, I was betrayed and embarrassed by my so-called friend, Curtis Connor. In my free time, I consider myself somewhat of an amateur magician. I know several pretty neat card tricks that are very impressive at parties. It's something that's always meant a lot to me, and coincidentally, Curtis too. But while Curtis's magic phase ended when he was but a tween, mine continues to this day. So I would sometimes tease him that he gave up on his dreams. Pretty funny, right? Well, Curtis didn't think so. To get back at me, Curtis made a 30-minute long video where he learned a bunch of card tricks that I don't know so he could rub them in my face and ruin my life, basically. I laughed it off at the time, but I was devastated, and I have spent the past 3 years plotting my revenge. A few months ago on Twitch, Curtis was about to beat the final boss in a Minecraft world he had spent about a year and a half working on. But just before he was about to beat the dragon, he died. Curtis was playing on hardcore mode, which means if you die, you can never play in that world again, and you lose all of your hard work. That hardcore world meant a lot to Curtis, just like magic means a lot to me. So when he sees me beat Minecraft on hardcore mode at a professional level speed, while he couldn't even do it after a year and a half, he's going to know what it feels like to have everything taken away from him. And in the ultimate poetic justice, it's all just gonna be one big magic trick. Now here's the issue. I can't just go live on YouTube one day and be like, hey guys, you know how last time anyone has ever seen me play Minecraft, I was literally terrible at it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I could barely win a one-on-one fight with a zombie? Well, today I'm gonna beat the entire game in 10 minutes. That wouldn't work, it would not be believable, and my entire audience already thinks I'm up to no good anyway. Every time I post any picture on Instagram, because I've done videos where I like trick my fans before, all the comments are like, something's up here. It'll be like just a picture of me running a half marathon, and people are like, nice try, Danny. We know what you're up to. And if Curtis sees any comments like that on my big speedrun live stream, that would obviously not be good. So what I have to do is plan a series of live streams where I pretend to be practicing speedrunning Minecraft, and that way it plants in people's heads, okay, he is practicing. He's probably getting better, even though I probably won't actually be getting better because that's not how my brain works. And then when they see me do that big fake speedrun live stream, they'll be none the wiser. So that's what I'm preparing to do right now. I'm gonna get on live stream and I'm gonna try to speedrun Minecraft for the first time. And this should give you a good idea of how bad I actually am at games. Okay, this should give you enough evidence that this is not gonna happen naturally. I'm not just gonna, I don't know why I said naturally. I'm gonna need to take steroids to speedrun Minecraft. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining today. Today's a very special day because I'm going to try to speedrun Minecraft. The goal of a Minecraft speedrun is to kill the Ender Dragon. The fastest anyone has ever done this is 7 minutes and 45 seconds. The fastest I have ever done this is 2 months. In order to get to the Ender Dragon, there are a series of steps you must complete. This is a general list of the steps required. It includes fun things like building a portal, how to make nether portal. Oh, whoa! I think that was not supposed to happen. And traversing the nether to find resources. Whoa! The farthest I made it during this stream was this step, but I usually ended up right about here. Oh, okay. Real funny, dude. Can you point in the right place, please? Just point at the screen. No! I just finished my first practice stream, and I think it went pretty well, honestly. I played through a couple different worlds, and I died. I've seen people do this. Oh! What the fuck? Quite a few times I died, and it was actually genuinely disappointing every time I did. Ooh. Oh! Oh! God damn it, dude! Why? Despite being a giant hit to my ego, the fact that I played so bad during this stream was actually good for a couple reasons. First, the entire stream was very believable, and as of right now, nobody suspects a thing. And second, I need to find a Minecraft speedrunning pro. I was planning on just tweeting something after this stream looking for somebody to help me, but apparently I did so bad during this stream that like moths to a flame, the very next day, the speedrunner had come to me. Shortly after the stream ended last night, I got this tweet. It's from this dude named Anthony. Hey Danny, saw you speedrunning Minecraft tonight. Would love to help you improve your speedruns. I'm a former world record holder and have beaten Minecraft the most times ever. Anthony, aka Curryway, is the real deal. He's held several world record speedruns and has tons of videos on his YouTube channel breaking down various speedrunning techniques. If anyone was gonna be able to speedrun Minecraft for me, it was this guy. So hopefully I can just DM this dude and ask like, hey, so how badly do you want to help me speedrun Minecraft? Because I have a pretty easy way for you to do it. I'm worried that as a member of the Minecraft speedrunning community, he might not like this idea. Like maybe this is making a mockery of speedrunning or something. I don't know. I don't really think it is, because it's not like I'm trying to pass off my speedrun as like an actual world record. But there is a little bit of me that's worried in the back of my head that I'm gonna DM this dude and he's just gonna like reply to this tweet and be like, oh, never mind guys, he's just faking it and I'm not helping it. So do I want to DM him? Yes, I do. So I started crafting a DM to tell him everything and invite him to my house to play Minecraft with me. Wait, should I ask him where he lives? Then I kind of decided that I was coming off a little bit too strong asking a stranger to come to my house to help me commit fraud, and I should probably just get to know this guy a little bit better first. You know what? Jesus, I just put so much thought into this. So I deleted all that and decided instead to invite him on stream to teach me how to speedrun Minecraft. Okay, yeah, this is good. We'll start off friendly, getting to know each other a little bit, and then once we're friends, then I can do the big reveal and be like, hey, so actually, we're gonna break the law together. You wanna commit fraud with me, Anthony? So on my next quote-unquote practice stream, I got Curryway to come on and give me some tips on how to pull off a successful speedrun. It was awesome. I learned some stuff. I cracked some jokes.
So the shape you wanna look for is this L. It's 3 blocks.
Common magma ravine L.
Yeah.
He even showed me a practice map where I could just practice killing the dragon over and over. And let me tell you, dude, I was doing it. I killed that dragon. I was going crazy on the dragon, man. I was actually going kind of epic gamer style on the dragon. The second practice stream went even better than the first. Everybody's still on board. Nobody thinks I'm faking this. Everything is going extremely according to plan. Except that it might actually be going too well. Yeah, I've run into a bit of a wall here, and that's that I'm putting in so much practice to do this, and I actually kind of feel like I'm getting good at it, and it kind of seems like I might actually be able to just do it and not fake it. I know I talked a really big game earlier about being bad at video games, and I really am. I'm not good at games, but I don't know, after practicing for like, I guess the 4.5 hours total that I have so far, I can actually see a path to me being able to do this on my own. And I've gotten like way more confident with parts of the game that I did not think I would. Last night, killing the dragon like multiple times was a big moment for me. Even though they are like pretend practices that I was doing on stream, I was not pretending to be excited. I was genuinely excited. I'm still, again, not sure if I will be able to, and it is kind of scary filming this part knowing that I could still fail, and then I'll have to like still keep this part in the video, but then just go back to plan A and fake it and feel like even more of a failure than I did at the start of this video. But fuck that, man. I got this. Time to practice. So for the next 30 days, I practiced speedrunning Minecraft every single day. I practiced alone. I practiced on stream. I practiced on a plane and in a hotel. And sure, I died a lot, but all that dying and grinding was worth it because... Wait, why doesn't it look like I'm getting any better? Why am I still dying so much? Holy shit, did I not get any better? The problem with speedrunning is that when you're not fast, you are slow. And so when you die, instead of wasting like 5 minutes, you've wasted an hour. You've wasted an hour of your time carefully navigating the nether and all other aspects of the Minecraft world. And you're doing a really great job and you're having fun and you think you're gonna do it. And then you mine one wrong block and you get killed by lava and then you die. And you've wasted an hour of your life trying to beat a game made for children. And you didn't even do a very good job. It would be one thing if I was already really fast with it, so it only took like 10 minutes total to speedrun Minecraft. But I spent 45 minutes, an hour and a half, and then I die. Where is the man who invented Minecraft? Do you ever wonder why we don't see him out in public ever? Is it because he's ashamed of what he's created? Or is he hiding? Hiding from people like me. I fucked up, guys. Well, gang, I was wrong. I actually cannot speedrun Minecraft, no matter how much time I dedicate to it or how much coaching I have from a literal professional. I am inept. The worst part is, Curtis is gonna see this part of the video. Curtis, if you're watching this, skip ahead, dude. All right, don't watch this part. Move it along, Buster. And nothing to see here. So I have two options with what I could do now. I could either A, stop making this video and pretend like it never happened, hope people forget that I was ever trying to speedrun Minecraft, and deny it if they ever ask. You're crazy, I never tried to speedrun Minecraft. And then option number two, I could just try to do the fake speedrun now, which is what I'm going to do. But that means now I have to send a DM to Curryway and ask him if he'll do this for me, which I actually am pretty worried that he's not gonna want to, because as someone who does this like professionally as his job, is he gonna want to like help somebody fake it? I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy though. I think at the very least he would understand I'm just trying to do a little goof, right? The guy understands jokes, right? I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna draft my message. Please ignore the fact that he's been giving me advice all this time. Really good advice that I've been trying to follow and still gonna do it. I guess I have to sort of admit that I was deceiving him earlier, and that when I did my first stream with him, I actually didn't intend on ever speedrunning Minecraft. Okay, all right. Okay, what can I say? What can I say? What's up, dude? That's a good start. No, that's too cliche. Hey, dude. Boink. And I'm just gonna close Twitter and hope and pray that he receives this well. We'll see what he says. Okay, guys, he responded. I haven't opened the message yet, but from the preview of the message, it looks like he's down. Because I can see it says in the preview of the message, it says, I'm 100% down. So let's go, dude. Let me open up the message. Dude, that sounds crazy. It does, because I'm fucking insane. I'm 100% down. Happy to film some stuff on my end as well for you. When were you thinking? Yes, dude, let's go. The plan is a go. I will respond in a calm way so as to not frighten him. Yes! So we coordinated plans, I booked his flight, and now the only thing left to do is wait for the big day. And the best part is now, I don't even have to practice. I can just go back to doing all the fun things that I used to do before I ever started this video. Like this. Oh man, that looks fun. Okay, it's time. With just 2 hours before the big stream, there was still a lot of preparation that needed to be done. We planned on streaming for about 2 hours. The first hour, I would be controlling the game, and when I was ready to be done, I would say the code word, dang nabbit, which would be our cue for me to secretly turn off my mouse and keyboard so Curryway could take control. One of the big challenges during practice was remembering that I was supposed to look like I was controlling the game.
I think just sit like that for the stream.
Yeah, I have this new stream.
Using only my mind.
But by far the most difficult thing that we had to get perfect was making Curryway, a professional Minecraft speedrunner, play like somebody who does not know how to speedrun Minecraft. Now, if you see a ship, you have to make it very clear with where you're looking that you see a ship, because
I see that one.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea. As we were practicing, he kept doing things that I would never in a million years be able to do. Ah! For the record, I would not have done that.
You wouldn't have shot back to the gas?
I probably would have tried to hide in some kind of hole. So for about an hour, Curryway just watched me play and took notes on all of the things I do wrong so that he could also do those things wrong. I have never experienced pressure quite like a professional speedrunner watching me try to speedrun.
Would you actually break those blocks? Like,
yeah, I might. Yeah.
Okay.
What if, like, playing like me makes you suck so bad that you're never the same Minecraft player again?
You know what? It's the risk we're willing to take for content.
You guys are gonna have to practice not reacting like that. Whoa! My chat just hears from off screen. Oh! Sorry guys, there's a ghost in my house. It would be so embarrassing to do this live and for something to fuck up horribly. I'd probably just end the stream.
Oh god, yeah, knock on wood right now.
Let's do this.
Do it.
Let's do this.
Give me hype, man.
Okay. Pretend like I'm not nervous. Okay. Press to go live. Maybe it's only obvious to me because I know how I was feeling in this moment, but my voice was so shaky and nervous for the entire stream. All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. This is actually kind of embarrassing to watch back how nervous I was. I've been doing a lot of practicing off stream, and honestly, it's been like a lot easier, which is why I haven't streamed in a while. Because it's really hard to, I kept losing my train of thought and pausing to breathe. A lot of the time, maybe it was because I was worried about failing in front of thousands of people, or maybe it was because I could feel Curryway judging me from across the room every time I fucked up. But aside from that, the first half of the stream went off without a hitch, and before I knew it, it was time to make the switch. Dang nabbit, dude. And just like that, the professional was in control. And after resetting the world a few times, he found the perfect seed. Oh, dude, we got a monument in the distance right there. Do you guys see that? Ooh, that's a good looking boat, baby boy. Oh, yes. And for about 15 minutes, things were going great until in the Nether, Curryway realized he made a crucial error. I don't know where our home portal is. Which I heard and immediately began to panic. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Do I not know where the portal is? In order to continue with the speed run, it is imperative that we find the portal, but the Nether is basically a maze, and neither of us seem to have any clue where it was. Oh, wait, he found it? Oh, okay. Yes! Dude! No fucking way! Ah! Okay, and after a few short minutes of navigation, I was in the stronghold, I was in the portal, and I was ready to fight the dragon. At this point, I was all nerves. I hadn't read the chat in like 10 minutes. I didn't even know if people were buying this, but I just thought about Curtis's face watching this, and I knew it was time to finish this. And also Curryway knew it was time to finish this. Curtis.
Danny.
You're probably wondering why I've asked you here today.
Yes, I am. You told me not to even ask you what this was about.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
You're being actually kind of being a little mean about this whole thing, but...
Not mean.
Okay, I guess you weren't. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong.
Playfully assertive, I would say.
Sure, I'll go with that too.
So do you have any idea what this might be about?
I mean, I feel like the last time this happened, I was surprising you with magic tricks. Like the last time we had a surprise Zoom.
Okay, that's an interesting guess. You asshole. Well, really, I just wanted to do this because I had one question for you. How's your hardcore world going in Minecraft? Just kind of curious. I know it meant a lot to you, and I just was wondering, like, how's it going?
Okay, so you are being mean.
No.
Yeah, you're being an asshole by doing that. You really don't know?
It would be helpful for you to say just for the viewers.
I played Minecraft hardcore for fucking months, and I tried to beat it, and the first time I got to the dragon, I died.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what happened. Now I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you spent like a year and a half on that world, and you didn't even you didn't beat the Ender Dragon?
The game isn't about that. I tried to beat it, and the first time I got to the dragon, I died.
It's just kind of crazy because I don't know if you saw, but a couple days ago, I started a Minecraft hardcore world, and I beat it in 30 minutes.
Impossible.
Did you see that at all?
I might have seen that. I don't know if that was you doing that.
Okay, first off, mean.
Okay.
You do know I'm like really bad at video games, right? And I did it in 30 minutes?
Okay. I don't know what I don't know what this is about, man.
You don't know what this is about?
No.
Don't be so coy. Do you remember that I texted you the night that you died in your hardcore world?
I do remember that. I forget what you said, but oh wait, you were watching, right?
Yes, I was watching that night. I texted you, and I want you to look back at the conversation. I have a screenshot of it, so I'll send it to you. So go ahead and read that to the audience. I have to go get something real quick, but just read that to the camera.
Okay, so Danny says no, and then I say I'm gonna kill myself. Danny says I looked away for half a second and looked back, and you were dead. That fucking sucks, dude. And then I said, man, I hate that fucking game. And then Danny said, hey man, it's all good. I don't think anyone saw. I think everyone else was looking away too. And I said, okay, thank God. At least I get to play a different game now. And then Danny said, oh nice, you're just gonna give up.
Give up on your dreams, Curtis?
Now I actually am gonna kill myself.
Don't act like you didn't know this was coming.
Oh no.
Don't act like you could just get away with...
Was I shirtless under the track? I don't think I was. Are you wearing pants even?
Not important.
Damn it.
So Curtis, let me remind you of something.
Stop sitting like that.
Okay, sorry. You're right. 3 years ago, you posted a video basically humiliating me in front of millions of people. You took one of my greatest passions, magic, and you turned it against me. Well, wait, what is it? Oh, I have it all scripted out here. What was I gonna say here?
Wait, what was I gonna say?
That sort of ruined my sort of villain-esque demeanor.
Oh yeah.
Pretend I didn't say that.
What was my catchphrase again?
Magic was something that we really bonded over, I feel, and you took it and you turned it against me. So Curtis, do you know what I did?
You hired someone to train you to be really good at Minecraft, and you beat it in a half hour.
No.
Okay.
Curtis, I did a little bit of sleight of hand myself. I did not.
Was I right? It wasn't even you. You fucking asshole.
No, Curtis, I did not speedrun Minecraft. I hired a former world record holding speedrunner to come to my house.
You had them come to your house?
And I had him speedrun Minecraft for me.
I can't believe this. So this was all for the magic tricks that I did, which you started, by the way. I only did that because you were making fun of me, saying that I gave up on my dream.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'd pretty much consider us even now.
Well, what if I told you I was under the desk, under his desk the whole time,
sucking his dick? I guess I don't know what I would think about that. I'd just be confused, I guess.
Gotcha. All right, Dan. I think we're even.
Is that the hat behind you that you...
Yeah, it looks like I'm wearing it right now, kind of.
Maybe the best way to end this is just by saying, hey, we're both pretty good magicians. It's not a competition. Maybe we both crossed a few lines, but at the end of the day, there's room for two magicians.
All right, I tip my cap.
I tip my cap to you as well. A sign of respect amongst magicians. Throughout this video, I've learned a ton about speedrunning Minecraft and how hard it is and how impressive that people like Curryway can actually do it. And I have a huge respect for the speedrunning community. I would definitely recommend you check it out if that's something you think you'd be interested in. Curryway has a ton of videos explaining different speedrunning techniques and analyzing different world record speedruns. So go check him out and thank him for participating in this video. That was super cool of him. Also, if you want to get any of these cool tactical merch designs I've been wearing throughout the video, they are available at DannyGonzalez.store. Some of my favorite merch designs that I've ever done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Go ahead and watch another one of my videos right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Follow that car and step on it. Hello? Hello? Hey. Hey. What? No, 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 no! Follow that car and step on it. 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 channel. I hope you're all doing great today. So, if you clicked on this video, you're probably expecting me to get naked at some point during this video. After all, the thumbnail does show me naked, and the title does say, not clickbait. However, I won't be getting naked during this video. In fact, I won't be getting naked at all in any of my videos. You see, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to teach a very important lesson. And that's that just because a video says not clickbait, doesn't mean it's not clickbait. So be careful out there, because clickbait is everywhere. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you tune in next time for some more quality content, and I'll see you guys then. Peace. Shit!